There are less than 50 days until the start of the 2018 college football season, and in that spirit, Athlong Magazine took a look at the 50 most underrated players in the sport. South Carolina put one player on the list, wide receiver Bryan Edwards. A rising junior, Edwards is 13th all-time in school history in yards receiving with 1,393. He has 108 catches in his two-year career, with 64 of them coming in 2017, which was good for 8th most in a single season in program history. He took over as the #1 receiver last year after an injury to Deebo Samuel. He responded in top receiver fashion and was 5th in the conference in receptions per game and won the Steve Spurrier Offensive MVP award for the team. Here's what Athlon Magazine wrote about him in their feature. Deebo Samuel is back from injury and ranked among the top receivers for 2018. However, Edwards, a former 4-star recruit, is also one of SEC's most talented options on the outside. He caught 64 passes for 793 yards and 5 scores last fall. Edwards was one of the bright spots for the South Carolina offense last season as he led the team in catches, 64, yards receiving, 793, and touchdowns receiving, 5. He played the bulk of the offensive snaps a year ago with 717, according to data from Pro Football Focus. He was also the third highest graded player on the offense at 79.7, which makes him the No. 111 player at his position nationally. The Conway native was targeted a team-high 109 times last year by quarterback Jake Bentley, which was 40 times more than second-highest targeted player Hayden Hurst, an eventual first-round draft pick at tight end by the Baltimore Ravens. Wide receiver Ortra Smith was targeted 54 times, while Shea Smith had the 4th most targets at 43. There are 6 players on the list that the Gamecocks will face this season under third-year head coach Will Muschamp. The group is headlined by Vanderbilt quarterback Kyle Schumer, who, Athlon notes, ranked 2nd among passers in the league last fall by tossing 26 touchdowns. There were 4 other players within the division noted by Athlon: Georgia safety J.R. Reed, Florida linebacker David Reese, Missouri offensive lineman Paul Adams, and Tennessee safety Nigel Warrior. The only player outside of the conference Athlon made mention of was Marshall 6'7" defensive tackle Ryan B., who finished 2017 with 7.5 tackles for a loss and led the defense with 5.5 sacks. B has recorded 22.5 tackles for a loss over the last 3 years, as written by Athlon. Edwards missed a bit of time in the spring with a minor shoulder injury, but will be back and fully healthy for fall camp this August. He should hold on to his starting wide receiver position on the outside opposite Samuel.